Hello everyone, Josh here with Enemy Impact, bringing you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we're going to be starting things off with a new little deck build that I put together real quick, just because I wanted to try it out. I really wanted to have a reason to use the trap card for Thunder Monsters, which we never ever get to use or really see, and we got a new Monarch as well, so I definitely want to play around with that. Now this is not a Monarch deck, this is strictly a Thunder deck, built around using the trap inside of the skill and those trap hell. So let's go ahead and jump into the deck real quick. Now, I completely knocked myself all the way back to Plat 1 a few days ago because I wanted to just experiment with a lot of decks in Platinum and work my way up. Because I feel like it's better to experiment with decks in Platinum than in Legend. Because once you get the Legend, it's going to be the same deck over and over and over again. It's going to be Fur Hire and Amazonas constantly, right? That's going to be all of Legend. While in Plat is a lot more diverse. There's a lot of different deck builds you're going to see, a lot of different things, a lot more creativity. And more creativity and more of those other cool things makes for better content, because now I can actually showcase my decks against various other decks and not the same stale meta that we've had over the course of the past several months, really, if you want to go back to like the Amazonas times, or I'm sorry, the Sylvan time, and then the spell books, and then, you know, Amazonas, you know, and then now here with Fur Hire. So we've been seeing basically the same old stuff over and over again. So I like play testing in Plat nowadays opposed to Legend, because now there's more versatility, you know, more creativity, and it's just more enjoyable overall for me, and hopefully for you guys as well. But anyways, so we are rocking the new Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch. This dude is a beast. He's only 2,400 attack, 1,000 defense, so his stats aren't nothing to, you know, get wowie about, right? However, if this card is tribute summon, target one monster on the field, destroy that target. So you can just completely nuke a free monster. Why not, right? Now, a surprise entrant in this deck build is actually Sousa Soldier, a spirit monster. Guys, I'm using a spirit monster. Yes, you heard that right. Your ears are not deceiving you. A spirit monster. And why am I using Sousa Soldier? Well, he's a 2,000 beat stick, 1,600 defense. So, you know, modest defense, you know, if you have Wall of D behind him, of course. But that 2,000 attack is pretty nice. Now, of course, after you summon him, you use him or whatever, and you hit the end phase, he does go back to your hand, much like most spirit monsters, right? The battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent life point is halved as well, so this guy really isn't that out there to attack directly or anything like that, because he's only going to do half damage anyway. You know, this ain't going to be any kind of damage dealer. However, he works perfectly with the trap card Judgment of Thunder. What does Judgment of Thunder do? When a Thunder-type monster is summoned to your field, except during the damage step, target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target. Now, you can target any card. You can target their back row, their monsters, or their field spell. You can hit anything you want for free. And if you have 2 or 3 in the back row, you can nuke 2 to 3 cards. So, it's very a devastating card. And the reason why I like Sousa Soldier for this deck is if for whatever reason he gets econed into defense position, or if he gets Wall of Deed and his attack power is down to basically nothing and he's just a sitting goose out there ready to be hit pretty hard or whatever. Or maybe I'm afraid of the econ take plays. What Sousa Soldier can do is actually get out of all of that, because he goes back to your hand, allowing me to open up my back row for either just a really good Wall of D play that they may not expect, or maybe even a Golden Apple play and get a really strong token out there, or just a nice little tribute out there to stall me out so I can bring out the big boy Zaborg. So, you know, that's kind of... Oh my god, guys, I keep forgetting. Sorry about that, guys. So somebody just subscribed, so thank them so much. But wow, my ears just been blown. Wow. Anywho, we're not going to re-record this video. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. We'll manage. We also got Mithra, the Thunder Vassal. 2-star light attribute, Thunder effect. If this card is in your hand, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck for the rest of your turn, which that's fine for us. We don't run extra deck monsters anyway. And if you do, special summon one vassal token. So basically, when you special summon Mithra, You also have to special summon a Mithra token, basically, to your opponent's side of the field in defense position. 800 attack, 1000 defense. Now, that could be really good in a Furhire matchup. Basically, you're taking up one of their zones. Now they can no longer completely go all out on you. It's also pretty good against Amazonas, too, if you think about it, being able to limit them down to 2 zones, you know, for the Amazonas Tigers and, you know, the Princess and stuff like that. If you start clogging their board a little bit, it's fine, because you don't got to worry about their Vassal token really doing anything to you, honestly, because it's just going to be a weak 800 attack monster with only 1000 defense. So you can dispose of it at any time as you please, but it's really good to clog their board as well, get a free special summon off, and then, of course, you can bring out your big boy Monarch. So that's kind of what the deck can do in a sense. We also run the 3 mirror floodgates in case we do run into Furhire or any other kind of meta that we just want to shut down really quickly. And then, of course, we're running Endless Trap Hell to recycle all of our resources. Wall of D, I don't think we need to explain why that's in there. Now, there's other cards you could play around with in this deck, possibly. You could probably run the Bro Hunters in this as well, the Hunter family. I don't have all the Bro Hunters. I only have like 1. You could even run, you know, some other Thunder monsters if you want. So we can start Thunder clapping the meta. Thunder clapping everyone. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these dual replays real quick. I think I have 3 or 4 of them for you guys. Do I have, you know what? Does it tell me what day? Yeah, I have 3 of them for you. I was trying to make this a quick video because this isn't going to be one of my decks that I really want to feature. Because this is just a quick little Thunder deck that I just had an idea for, and I thought you guys might be interested in checking it out, and maybe even seeing the Thunder Trap in action, because Judgment of Thunder is like literally never used in this game. So I thought it'd be cool to actually make a deck that uses it. You know, I just thought it'd be pretty cool, and I think that trap could be really good later down the road when we get better Thunder monsters. But you know, it is what it is. So right here, we're playing against Executors, which I may make a deck for you guys for that as well, but it just, after playtesting it, it just feels like it's just really, really weak. It has a lot of problems dealing with really anything. The Vampire deck as well I'm working on, it's also got a problem with dealing with back row. I feel like if we were in a less back row heavy meta, then I think these decks would shine a lot more. And if Konami would have decided to at least release 1 copy, or not 1 copy, 1 trap card that we needed for Vampires, which is Vampire Domination, Vampires would have been amazing. They could even have made Domination a rare. This guy just said, I'm done with this tilt. They could even released it as a rare and then nerfed it if it became too powerful, much like what they did with Onslaught. Because if you guys are not familiar, Vampire Domination is basically like Champ's Vigilance for Vampires. It's really, really good. Except it can be used a lot more flexible and a lot more easy than, of course, Chance Vigilance. So it's definitely a really good trap. We kind of really needed it, but we didn't get it, sadly. That would have really helped to deal with back row. And then with Insectors, they didn't get Hornet or Dragonfly. So, I mean, they really, really need those. At least Dragonfly. Hornet might be a little bit broken, but they definitely needed those things. But Konami did not deliver as usual. So, like I said, the next main box will be where the new meta comes, really. The big-time meta. I still feel like Vampires can still do something, right? I still feel like they can be meta. Not meta-defining, but they could definitely be meta. You know, maybe a lower-tier meta or whatever. And right here, we pop off 2 Thunder Traps, man. Oh, the Thunder Clap, man. The Thunder Clap. And then we activate Endless Trap Hell, bring out another Thunder. Boom, boom, boom. This dude doesn't know which way is up right now. Then we're going to go ahead and go in there again. And that's it. That's GG. He didn't have nothing for me. Nothing for me. So, the deck is fun. The deck is definitely fun. And that's what it's all about when we play in this game, guys. It's all about trying to make things fun and enjoyable the best we can. And we're going to go ahead and finish things off with Wheeler 411. Wheeler for info. Seto Kaiba. But yeah, guys, I feel like Insector definitely needed that support. I feel like Vampire needed that trap, and then they really would have been felt a little bit more complete. And speaking of Vampires, this is our last duel is going to be against a Vampire. And I'm gonna kind of show you what's wrong with this deck, why vampires are lacking right now, and it's because they cannot deal right now properly with back row. I mean, even if you activate Vampire Grace as a fact and maybe deal with back row that way, you still have decks like Fur Hire and Amazonas where you just got to still be able to deal with their monsters, and they really don't have a consistent way to do it. Even with Grace, even with Lord, I don't know. It just feels a little bit inconsistent and a little bit hard to pull off, and you heavily rely on that field spell. It's crazy. The deck is good, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not meta defining, like I said. I think you'd be better off just waiting till the next main box, like I said in my review. Because the next main box, when we get Mermails, those are going to be instant meta. Those are going to be meta, not only meta, but meta that can actually challenge Fur Hire damn near very well, if not maybe even overpower. We're also getting UAs as well. You know, we're getting the athletes, so those are going to be coming. Both those decks are probably going to be extremely meta-defining decks to go up there with Fur Hire. That might be actually your top 3 meta. I know for a fact Mermail will be one of the top meta right next to Fur Hire, maybe even a little bit better. I don't know, because we got almost nearly all their support coming in that main box, so be ready for that. But anyways, this guy surrendered. Vampires just cannot consistently deal with back row. And then, of course, I also had that awesome new Monarch that just came in and said, I will Zaborg you. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I hope you guys enjoyed this little deck build that I had for you guys. You know, I just wouldn't have a reason to run it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure to subscribe if you're new, become an Impact player today. Join us in our Discord in the description below. As always, drop a like on the video, show that love, and comment below what you guys think. What you guys think about this new box. What you guys think about some of these new cards. What do you guys think about the new Thunder Monarchs? You let me know in the comment section, and I'll check you guys later. Till then, peace.